Hey there, Pascal. So I actually made a solution based on your query, but you are going to have to be able to work on it further depending on your use case, right? And here just how it works. Let's show. Okay, you know what? Let's just test it first, right? So here is right now we have four rows of data, right? And here we have August 28th, 2024 at 3 p.m. Here we have August 31st, 2024 at 3 p.m. And this is the date. So this is the start date, this is the end date, and this is the date where we are assigning the value to. Then it will check at the then it will check these two dates, or to check the whole table to find if there's a date like that, right? So let's just test this out, and let's say we're working with this row. For instance, let's say we want to let this be okay. So let's say we want this to be September. I think between 4 and 7 we have 5, 6. So let's say September 6. Now this should assign true to this row. So true, because September 6 is also between this row, right? If I were to say September 7 or September 8, no, rather September 10, because September 10 will be between 9 and 12, it should also assign true. September 10, so it assigns true. Okay, so if I were to change the date and let's say September 1, now there's no situation where in this whole row there's no situation where we have September 1 as a value. So let's say, or as a date value, so let's say September 1, then it remains false. The time value also works as it should, so you could just work on that yourself. Now let's just get into how this app works. I'm not going to like show a column. All right, so here is the start date, and here you just write your start date and the time, and then here we have a look zone, or rather a format date, but you could check the look zone from here and just find how you want to display your data, right? Now here we have the D is just collecting the dates like from here. So this is just what the D is collecting here, and the TT is collecting here the other part of the time, or rather it's collecting the time in a 24-hour format, including with seconds. So that's just what how DTT would run. And then the same thing we're going to apply for the end date, and same thing we're going to apply for the dates where we are checking. And next thing we're going to do is write a template, and the template is just saying start, end, and so just the template is just showing the start and the end. And what this is just doing is setting everything in a single column, or in a single format, or in a single value, where we could just make an array with that. And then we're going to have a split, and the split is just to join all the list or the all rows in template together. And finally we have a JavaScript that just runs the whole function, right? So I'm going to paste this code in the description or in the comment section now, so you can just copy this code and work with it. Well, the P1 value here would be the date, which is the formatted date in look zone, and the P2 will just be the split column, which is the array we have here. And that's just basically how you're able to work on a value like this. Same thing you could apply now for your query. I think it could work depending on your use case, or whatever you wish for it to work. And I do hope you have a great day. If you need anything, you can just leave a comment or leave a response, or you can just send me a message and we could go further from there. Have a good day.